Hi guys, it's Carolyn with Crafting with Wine, and I'm coming back on to do another Disney scrapbook layout. And what I have here is my layers already put together. The dark green layer is a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And then I have an orange layer that is 11.5 by 11.5 inches square, which is also cardstock. And then this big blue piece here is actually called a decorative tag, and it comes from Anna's Ribbons and Bows, which is a Cricut cartridge, and it is cut at 11 inches squared. And what I have next is a tree. I use 3 cartridges only, and the Anna's Ribbons and Bows is 1 cartridge that I used, and the tree is the only, or the decorative tag, that big blue piece is the only image from it. And then all of my other images that I have are going to come from the Mickey and Friends cartridge, and then all of my fonts come from the Disney Mickey font cartridge. And I have a tree, and my tree is cut at 6.02 inches wide by 10.67 inches high, and I am going to place it right about here. And I thought about doing some faux stitching on it with my white gel pen, and then I decided not to, because I'm going to cover up most of my tree so you're not going to see much of it. It will fill the space. And every image that I'm using today, I paper pieced. I did no print and cut. None. So it's all paper pieced. And I put my big wonky tree right there. And then I have 2 layers of grass. And again, it comes from the Mickey and Friends cartridge, and it's cut at 11.25 wide by 3.95 inches high. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on this. I'm not tucking anything behind my grass this time, so I can put adhesive all over it to make sure it stays down nice and good and flat. And I'm going to line it up right at the bottom of the orange. And it's a little short for my orange, and that's okay because I have a photo mat that's going to go over it. And I decided to use 4 photo mats this time. I know that's unlike me, but that's what I decided to do. My photo mats, the dark green layer is 4.5 by 4.5. The yellow layer is 4.25 by 4.25, and they will hold a 4 by 4 photo. So let's get some adhesive going on these. I'm going to put this one right up here. I use a lot of adhesive because I use so many layers. when I'm paper piecing and putting things together, and I just don't want things to come up, and that's why I do that. And I'm going to put this one right down here at the bottom. And this is like what the images that I'm using are what I consider the Rascals of Disney, and that's the title of this layout. And what I have done is I've paper pieced my letters together, and I've made Rascals out of the Disney Mickey font, and it didn't have a background layer, and I wanted one, so I created one which made it a little obscure, but that's okay because I wanted it to look wonky, and I've got it laid out very wonky. And then the of, I didn't do a background layer. I wanted it just by itself. And then I have Disney here that is cut, and the title Disney is cut at 5.96 wide by 2.68 inches high. The of is 1.20 inches wide by 0.99 inches high. And then Rascals I cut at 5.64 inches wide by 1.4 inches wide, and that includes all the background layers. And I already have it on my piece of Glad Press and Seal because I'm going to lay it right over my tree here. And I've done this so I can put it down really easily. And what I'm going to do is just flip this over real quick, and I'm going to put glue on the back of this and then lay it down. And I'm just going to pause my video for just a second to put the glue on there. I'm trying to make my videos shorter, and every time I try to make them shorter, they get longer. So that's why I'm pausing the video, so I can try to make this video much shorter than 30 minutes. So excuse me, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my glue, and I use the wet glue. The Ranger Multimedia Matte is what I use. And I've just put it down, and I'm just pressing it on real good before I pull up my Glade Press and Seal. There we go. That piece is in still perfect condition, so I'm going to set it over out of the way because I will reuse that piece. Do you know what images I'm going to use? Since it's titled Rascals of Disney, and this is my interpretation of the Rascals of Disney. So, and Pluto is my first Rascal, and I love the way Pluto came out. And look how perfect Cricut cut his little thin tail. Isn't it awesome? And then I put Wink Stella on his tongue and on his nose, and also on his nose I used glossy accents. And then on his little collar, I popped it up on some foam tape and did some little white faux stitching on it. And Pluto is also from the Mickey and Friends cartridge. He is cut at 5.75 inches wide by 5.59 inches high. I'm just going to touch his nose and make sure the glossy accents is dry, and it is. And I'm going to put Pluto down flat. I'm just using my ATG gun. And I think he came out so cute. He came out super cute. And I am going to pop Pluto right down here, sitting on the grass under the tree. Super cute. And then you can't have a true Disney Rascals layout without one of the true Rascals of Disney. And this is my chip from the Rascals that I have cut out. Again, he's paper pieced together. I did put Wink Stella on his nose, and then I put glossy accents on it to give it a little more dimension. And his little nose is dry too. Now Chip is, I cut him at 4.63 inches wide by 2.91 inches long. And I put one piece of dimensional tape on him. And I am going to put him right here, right in between my photo mats. So he's only got that one piece, so nothing of him is touching any of my photos that needs to slip in behind, like on his little cute head. So I'm loving this page so far, so I hope you guys are too. So I think it's turning out really cute, super cute so far. And that is the left side of this 12 by 12 layout. So let me bring in my other side here. Oh, I thought I had it right beside me. I'm going to pause you guys again, so excuse me for that while I go over to my other desk to get the right side of my layout. Okay, have the right side finally. So it is the same layers, the dark green layer, the orange layer, and then the navy blue layer. Now, with this one, I have two more photo mats, which are the same as the other page. They're 4.5 by 4.5 by 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and they will hold a 4 by 4 photo. So let's go ahead and get these two photo mats down. Can you believe I put 4 photo mats on this layout? And I'm going to put them down here in the bottom of my page. Oh, I'm having a hard time lining it up. And you got to line up photo mats or they don't look right. You know what I'm saying. It needs to go down a little more. Maybe if I do it at the bottom, I can line it up better. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, that one looks good. Sorry, I was having an OCD moment. Then I have another piece of grass that is cut the exact same length and dimensions as the other one. And I'm going to put it right there. So I'll put some tape on it. So I got that done, and I'm just gonna kiss the green layer of my photo mats because I put adhesive all over it, and the green layer doesn't matter because no photo is going to touch that green layer. Now, my next favorite Rascal of Disney is Goofy. And is Goofy not awesome or what? And then I used Wink of Stella on his nose with glossy accents. And then I put glossy accents on his eyes as well. I love my Goofy. And Goofy is cut at 8.72 inches wide by 7.70 inches high. So I'm going to get some adhesive going on him. Oh, he's a big image. And I have to say, the Rascals that I cut, I've had this Disney cartridge for many years, and it's the first time that I ever cut chip. And spoiler alert, I cut Dell too, and it's the first time I also ever cut him. And I was a little bit anxious because I knew I was going to be filming this layout, so I was a little anxious about putting them together. So I hope you guys think they came out cute. Okay, I finally got Goofy all taped up here to put down on the page. I wanted him hanging off the layers, but not off the page. So I've accomplished that, and there's no glue behind this part of his hand, so the photo can fit right under there. And with the image, you got to cut his hat too, and those measurements that I gave you for Goofy included his hat. I do have it popped up on some fun foam, and I gotta find my glue. Okay, I can't find my Ranger multimedia mat at the moment, so we're gonna use the Tombow multi-glue. Which doesn't matter, I just need to glue down the fun foam. And I'm going to put his hat right up here, right above his ears, so it shows that he's fallen and can't get up, basically, and his hat came off. Cute, right? And then finally I have Dale, and Dale is cut at 2.80 inches wide by 5.44 inches high. He came out super cute, and Chip and Dale had so many layers to them. And I think that's why I was so nervous putting them together, because I never get nervous at paper piecing, but I was nervous putting them together because I knew I was going to film this, and I just wanted them to come out so cute. They're not as cute as I hoped, but they are cute. You know what I'm saying? And I have Dale popped up on Fun Foam as well. So let me get that put away. And then I am going to place Dale right on top of this photo here. And that's where he goes. Pressing down for a minute so it adheres very well. And let me bring in the other side of my layout, and then I will take a picture. So aren't they cute? It's super cute. I hope you guys like it as well as I do, because it was one I was questioning myself on, but now that I got it actually all laid out, I really like it. I hope you guys do too. Thanks for watching and spending some time with me tonight. Thanks, guys. Cheers.